Hello, hello, hello. Hold on. Welcome to Love to Light Tarot. This is Nikki, and this is for Taurus. Hey, Taurus, how you doing? Hey, Taurus, how you doing? Taurus, it's going to be your mid-April reading. Like, subscribe, share, leave a comment below, and let me know if this resonates with you, baby. Taurus, happy birthday to you, Bookie Bear. I know that y'all birthdays start, what's that, April 20th? Some zodiacs are April 21st. My mama birthday April 20th. I used to know somebody whose birthday is on the 21st. So that's like Taurus, Aries cusp. So happy birthday to you. All right, Taurus, look. So when I meditated on your cards, I heard renew. Something needs to be renewed, or can be renewed, or is trying to be renewed. But I feel like you need to ask more questions. I heard renew, but then I felt like you're iffy, and I feel like I heard ask more questions. So let's just see. We are ready. We are ready. I think I'm ready, but I keep shuffling. Why? You know what? Taurus, you may be putting something off, like you need more time, but I feel like I can't tell you what. I feel like you don't, but I feel like something's being put off. But you could need more time because you got more questions. But I feel like it's being put off already because you have questions. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, so let's just see. Bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. Let's try to be hopeful and, I was going to say faithful. But I didn't even want that word to come out of my mouth. Why is that, Tor? I feel like that's an issue between you and another person. I don't know what it is. And I'm going to say this, and I ain't judging you. I know sometime in our life where we be going through circumstances where I'm going to tell you all the time to go to God, because that's who helped me. And sometimes when stuff be a certain type of way, it'll kind of steer you away, you know, and it may take things where your faith has been lost at some point, and I've been there too. But eventually I go back to God, and I ain't never left him. Once you get through something hard, it'll steer you in the direction of him being the first thing you call on versus the last. And I feel like it's a disappointment there, but that's when the faith come in. That's what it's about. Faith is about what's unseen, and I ain't trying to take you there, but that's the energy that I feel. I feel like this is hard to come by for some of my Tauruses, this sense of hope and faith and encouragement. So this is a journey just to have this. Some of my Taurus, this is all you have, and I'm good that you there, because that's more than some, and that I mean you better than others, but I feel like those are the ones that I'm trying to talk to that can kind of put you back at that place. Why am I being guided to go here? Okay, because that may be needing some healing. Okay, that's what I feel. All right. Okay. In the past, we got the Ace of Cups that's kind of wonky, and then we got the Nine of Wands. All right, so Ace of Cups is about this self-love type of energy of pouring off into yourself. I do get that's a place that you're trying to be at, and that may be why you ain't ready for something. Some, I feel like you're at this place because you're sick and tired of being sick and tired of dealing with fucked up individuals. I'ma say it. Like, flip it if it ain't you. Like, sometimes life can make you be like, damn, with people who you trusted, people who, you know what I'm saying, who's around you, those type of circumstances that make you now have a wall up or boundaries, or you kind of looking at everybody, you know, that once was close in a certain type of way. Flip that thing if it ain't you. Some of my other Taurus, I feel like in a relationship, in love, I do feel like y'all are at this place where that faith that I was talking about, or that hope that I was talking about, is hard to come by because of how situations was handled. Now, do you love a person? Yes, absolutely, absolutely. But you do have this wall up, and you do have boundaries up, and you do have this sense of determination. But also in you, you have this sense of you don't want to give up, because that's what the Nine of Wands is about. Okay, so let's just see. In your head, we have the Ten of Cups on this side, whatever way, and the Page of Wands. Ten of Cups is happiness after a difficult situation. Ten of Cups is also about you choosing happiness, and I feel like that's where you're at right now. Cornered with the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is you exploring life. You just going with the flow. This is just how stuff is, and I'm trying to live with it. You know what I'm saying? I want to take on new things and explore different things. I want to do things different than what I've been doing, is the energy. I want to explore what my creativity is the energy that what enthuses me, what I'm enthusiastic about, is the energy that I feel like in your head. If not, God and Spirit is telling you to explore that, to see that. Maybe you taking time, and that will restore. That is the energy that I feel for some who have lost that. Some of my other Taurus, I do get you at this place where you had to release and let go, and become something different, and set boundaries to those around you. And no has been something different that you have been able to say. I feel like that, and you proud of yourself for that. So I see that energy as well. So I do see the direction that you're headed, for you to try to focus on you, and you to pour off into you, and I see that that's a good thing. Okay. In your heart, you have the Magician card. Could be there with the sign of Aries. You have the Fool card, absolutely. And you have the Nine of Pentacles. That's the energy I feel, Taurus. This is good, Taurus. I really like this, okay? I feel like this is this sense of clarity. You know, this Nine of Pentacles is focused. She's stable. And I'm going to tell you the difference. I'm going to tell you in the past. Flip it if it ain't you. I get that what am I feeling? This Nine of Pentacles is a shock to somebody. Okay, flip it if it ain't you. Because for you to have the capability to release and let go and start again, and be so carefree, and be willing to start on some new adventure, and really take on the energy of the Fool card, hence the Page of Wands as well, and really take charge to try to manifest this new reality in your life. You know, sometimes the new reality could be that you single, or or taking on this aspect of that you are okay being independent, is the energy that I do feel. Because what I do feel is, for some reason, and it may have been that you was a family type, you would do anything to keep the family together, and maybe you were the one that was fighting for something. But I feel like that at some point, a person is okay with being alone, versus somebody feeling as if a person has to always be connected together in some type of way. This could be a friend, this could be a family, this just be a roommate, this could be a lover, I don't know. Some type of energy, okay? All right. And you trying to see what that feels like. I feel like some of your heart is guiding you, like you asking yourself, I could either stay here, but I feel like I'm drawn to have this sense of independence. But it's going to require for you to let go of some things that I feel like somebody's holding on to. You see on this Fool card, you letting go and holding on at the same time. Yeah. In your gut, you have the Devil card, and then you got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, that's you. That's that. I feel like it's two different spaces for some of my Taurus. Remember I said that a person could be like, you letting go and you holding on. So it's like you're attached to a circumstance. This could be somebody you live with. Like I said, this is a person of the home. You could be dealing with financial situations that you're trying to figure out how to, I feel like, build your money or be resourceful with what you have type of energy. If you have money and you have to be, I don't know, I feel like you're being resourceful with what you have. You can't like frivolously spend. I don't know who else I said that with. I feel like this circumstance between you and another person, even though for those who I feel like this, keep hearing noises. This devil card is about, I had to listen. This devil card is that sense of attachment for those Tauruses that I said that somebody didn't see you removing yourself. Like it was a reason that you always stayed attached. And maybe that's abandonment issues or afraid to leave. Or, when you think about it, it's a certain type of energy of no one releasing and wanting to let go. But I feel like something is overcoming you, Taurus, or flip it, that it's this sense of what that reality looks like for an individual to do that. And you may be trying to focus on yourself. The Queen of Pentacles is that person who nourishes herself, who also, she has a sense of her own stability, is the energy that I do feel. And she is someone. Oh, I thought my cup fell. She's resourceful, okay? She does what she has to do, all right? And she nurtures herself. In the future, we have the Sun and the Eight of Cups. Exactly what I'm trying to get out. Remember I said for your happiness, whatever this is, I felt that energy there that you may have to walk away and leave some things behind. So this is the thing I feel for some of my Tauruses. I feel like a love is here for some. And y'all could be together to try again. It's a sense of family, marriage, whatever this is. But you're not getting the same Taurus anymore. You getting this new independent Taurus who, I already said this before, like it's going to focus on his or herself. It's going to do this self-love thing. It's not going to overgive. Is going to want things to be in a certain type of way, ridding all of whatever this past toxic energy was between the two of you. I feel like some things are going to have to be moved away from. Now, I do feel like on the other hand, somebody has been trying to do that very thing, Taurus, but something has been held on to and it's been a line that has not been able to be crossed. But in your head, you really want this to grow. I feel like, I'm going to tell you, you really want something to grow in your head. Like I feel like logically your mind is saying, yes, I want this. But your heart and your gut telling you, but I think I may need to be alone. I feel like somebody feel like that may upset another person. All right, so let's see here. Nine of Wands, Ace of Cups. Chariot card. I already said leaving places that you've always been determined. The Chariot card is not an easy ride. You see how them horses is pulling in a different direction, and in the Chariot card he's leaving a place where you always know. Chariot card is about taking control of a situation. So for some of my Tauruses, I feel like it's a situation that has been held on to, that you two are trying to move through, and you're trying to renew the faith of it. Oh, renew. Renew the faith of whatever this is together and leave something in the past once and for all. But the new Taurus that you getting gonna ask questions, not gonna move quickly. I don't feel like you will. You don't move quickly. You take your time, but I feel like because you Ace of Cups somebody, some things have been bumped over quickly. Like y'all done been at this place a million times, I feel like, or more than 3. I feel like that energy. So if you think about going back towards something, to make sure there's no devil card energy there, you're going to ask questions before you can release things and let it go. In some, it's been something long term that you've been dealing with, that either you, Taurus, or somebody else has released, even though love is there, taking a stand, and they're moving forward. And I feel like sometimes you just have to be left with, that's the way stuff is right now. I done been left, honey. No, please. You understand me? When the thing is in your gut, if you can't release that and let it go, Fool card, you still attached, and people can have strings and affect you that way by their actions on them not being around. Hence the abandonment issues that you want to work on and leave, because in the future, with the Nine of Pentacles in your heart and the Sun, you okay, because you are in control of your own happiness. Now, does it hurt sometimes? Yeah, but you are in control of your happiness, okay? All right. 10 of Cups, Page of Wands. Five of Swords. I know it's conflictual. I see daffodils and daisies here, but I knew it was something keeping that Ten of Cups and Page of Wands from coming like together. And the reason why somebody still toggles with being a Nine of Pentacles on their own because it's toxic some type of way. It may be discussions, right? Like I said, that needs to happen. The Page of Wands is a messenger. You know, he passionately speaks what he is, what he wants. You may have a Page of Swords out here, you know. In your heart, Ten of Wands, World card, Wheel of Fortune. I already know. This is what I feel like somebody toggles with. You know, is this going to be the end, the last cycle of this? Okay, is this over with? I feel like you're at a turning point in your life. God and Spirit is saying don't hold on to things. Hence, Eight of Cups in the future, walking away and releasing. Close out cycles is the energy that I feel. I feel like for some of my Tauruses, you're at a Five of Swords between you and another person, and you're questioning yourself, can this be renewed or not? Or do you need to keep going because you've been here back and forth before, and you don't know if the energy is going to move, hence this Devil card. That's why you want to know, you don't want to go back to this heaviness, especially if you released yourself, move forward, and if it was a hard thing to do because you really care. So when you finally feel a lift off you and you're able to say, I think I'm gonna be okay, you don't want to dive back down in that hole again to put you back through some shit that you already thought you wouldn't even get through. So, yeah, you got questions, and yeah, you want to be sure. I do get that energy, okay? All right, in your gut, you got the Hangman and the Sun. Everything I just said, okay? That's why it's taking time. You may need to let go of some sacrifices. You may be thinking and still want to reflect and still want to take your time. I do get that. Sun is this clarity. It may have to do with children. I do feel like your happiness matters. You got the Sun coming out 2 times, so I feel like that's something there. I already knew that Page of Swords. Page of Swords. I already get it. This is the person asking questions. So good. So this is renew, but you got questions first. Cool. I want to know, can we move past this and through this and leave it where it's at? And we can work on that. Sure. I want you to ask yourself, is this what you desire? You know, the Page of Swords is a person who's curious. He thinks logically, not with his heart. Okay, or emotionally, he thinks clearly, and he want to make sure, and I see you doing that, and I see the reason why. So right now, stand still, crossroads. I get it. Okay, all right, shielding your heart still a little bit, Taurus. I get that too. All right. Confusion, uncertain, unclear, unsure. You definitely are. So I feel like that's why I ask more questions. All right, and whether or not you can get a clear answer, I don't know. Chasing, pursuit, toxicity, and resilience. That's the toxicity that you're looking at, right? Somebody may be in pursuit of something, but I do feel like you are resilient in how you feel, hence the 9 of Wands, okay? Let's chill. Let's chill. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate, okay? Soulmates are people who God placed on this earth. They could be a person that's your lesson person. Hold on. Soulmate could be your higher self. That reminds me of the 2 of Cups. And soulmate is somebody who you have a strong connection. Soulmate could be a friend, family, a best friend, a lover. You know, that's what makes things hard. Wedding. This situation involves a marriage. This could be somebody who you're married to. Okay, but I feel like in a marriage, I don't like saying stuff on the way out the door. Y'all don't see eye to eye. Somebody just don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, sometimes I be like, they get it. I feel like they get it. But I feel like a person is determined to be stuck in their ways. Hence why this weight is here. You want something, but you don't want to change. Comfortably uncomfortable. You know, in life, I feel like we will be uncomfortable in the situation. I feel like this is what this was. And then a person finally broke free, and you don't want to go back to being uncomfortable. You know how you are off into a situation for a long time and stuff be going on and you play in your mind about what you want to do and you gonna do it and you sick and tired of being sick and tired, but you don't leave. And then once you finally take a stand to do things for you, you like it and you like it and you love it and you want some more of it, okay, Taurus? And you don't want to go back to that no more. That's where I'm saying, like, old Taurus is gone and you don't want to live comfortably uncomfortable. You want to fucking be happy. Hence the Sun card. You want to for real be happy. Damn, just faking it. You know what I'm saying? While yeah, I got the 10 of Cups. Sure, yeah, I got it. But I also got the 5 of Swords at the same damn time. So, I feel like you want something different. Sit down sometime, Taurus. You may be doing a whole lot. Surprise! Okay? A lot of these cards pop back out. Talk to me nice. I feel like somebody needs to be more, open. Okay? I do feel like that. Opportunity. Ace of Cups. That's what that is. I put Heart of Cups. Ace of Cups. That's the energy I do feel. Okay? So I see that right there. It's an opportunity for somebody to be more open and speak from that place. Okay? It's the energy that I feel. All right, Taurus. Love and light.